welcome in. I'm literally just popping on. Welcome in. How's everyone's Wednesday? And it's Valentine's Day. I completely forgot. Welcome in. Just let Reiki start flowing through your body. Just consent to that Reiki energy flow. I'm also starting off strong with some halite. This is going to go straight to that heart. Start pulling everything out it doesn't need. Hello, Jamie. How are you? Welcome in. Thank you for consenting. Hello. Happy Valentine's Day, Sharzad. How are you? How is everyone's Wednesday? It feels weird having a holiday in the middle of the week. Is anyone doing anything or did anything? Happy Wednesday, Nikki. How are you? Hello, Chelsea. Welcome in. We are going to work on healing our relationship with love on any level. I think that's perfect for today. So I already have the halite out going into the heart. Hello, Dante. Happy Valentine's Day. How are you? How is everyone? Hello, Celeste. Thank you for the heart me. So you may feel as you're coming in like a really big clearing, a very nice clearing feeling in your heart as the halite starts pulling and the Reiki goes in behind it. Thank you for consenting. Hello, Yarvison. Hello, everyone. Welcome in. Just consent to that energy flow. How's everyone doing? Thank you for the rose, Jamie. And if you're new, say hello. We really and truly have the greatest group of people on TikTok. Everyone's so supportive, chats back and forth. Thank you for consenting. Touring an apartment Friday. Thank you for the team bracelet, Celeste. And possibly buying a car. Dante, those are huge things. I love it. Hang on, there's something in my teeth. Thank you for the roses, Caroline. Hello, Ashley. I hope you are too. How's your Valentine's Day? Hello, Charlie. Welcome in. We do this on Mondays and Wednesdays. So you start off your week strong and then you get some midweek Reiki to help you finish it out strong too. Happy Valentine's Day, Maggie. How are you? Alexandria, how are you? Welcome in. How is everyone feeling today on this lovely day? No pun intended. Just caught an event to work on Saturday. Unfortunately, I can't attend the Zoom. That's okay, Yarvison. So you'll still be channeled in. If you still want to be a part of it, there's a replay you can watch later. Hello, Marie. How are you? How have you been? Very productive. Good. Welcome in. Let's work on healing. I think, fittingly today, let's heal with love and heal our relationships with love, whatever it is, whether that's platonic, romantic, whatever. I'm good. I'm glad you're here, Marie. Sorry, I think there's like a hair stuck in my lip gloss somewhere. So I have Reiki flowing again. Just consent if you're popping in. Reiki respects your free will, so it won't start flowing unless you are open to it. I'm also using a crystal called halite. This is a salt-based crystal. This was mined in California, and you may feel like a really big clearing feeling in your heart. It may feel kind of cool and like it's sort of pulling. Thank you for consenting, everyone. Making, what was it? Egg roll bowls. Oh, that sounds so good. Can you make me one? Absolutely, Sharzad. Any type of love. We will work on that tonight. I'm so glad you all are here. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for doing something for yourself. We're doing good, Tara. How are you? Hello, Whitney. Oh, Grace, I am so sorry. Come on in and relax. Thank you, Ashley. I just couldn't do a full day at my new job. Oh, Caroline, I am so sorry. Sometimes things just happen. We're tired, maybe the day didn't start off right. So hopefully they won't think much of it and it should be okay. It's like a cold feeling in the heart, but a nice feeling. Yes, Jamie, exactly. Halite is that crystal. It just really clears everything out because again, this is salt. If I lick it, which I might have before, this is pure salt. You could crunch it up and don't do it, but I mean, you technically could crunch it up and salt things with it. Thank you for the roses, Pink. I was taking a mental health day tomorrow because today was rough. I am so sorry, Tara. Definitely take those days. Take those mental health days. Take time for myself. I even gave away 1 week. Marie. Come in and get all this loving energy. Happy Valentine's Day, Pink Raven. How are you? I am, whoop, comments are going fast. Thank you, Leela, for the heart me. Absolutely, Georgia. I struggle with that too, so I completely get it. It will absolutely help with that. Hello, Leela. Hello, Rihanna. Welcome in. Happy Valentine's Day, everyone. Just consent to that energy flow. It will start flowing. Right now, we are in the heart. You might hear my cat scratching at the door. They do this thing where they run and then they scratch on something and then they run away. It's crazy. So we are really clearing out the heart. Let everything in the heart that's not serving you come on out. If you're feeling some jealousy, if you're feeling some sadness, if you're feeling some unworthiness, let this halite clear it out. Let Reiki come in and start filling that space and reprogramming and giving you love. It was good, Leela. Thank you for asking. I just worked, But as I was working, I was talking to someone and I heard my door open, so I didn't turn around to look. I waited until I was done talking to that person, and my husband had like slid chocolates into my office and then closed the door. It was adorable. My cat is 19 years old and does that too. I love it. It's like, what are you doing? Don't know. Just having a great scratchy time. And again, if you're new here, say hello. We really and truly have created like the best group on TikTok. Everyone's so supportive. People chat back and forth. We have a private Facebook group. If you want to share more intimately, there's also things like discounts in there, free readings, or the first to know about things. If you're in that group, I have an Instagram where I also post like a more in-depth things. I share a bit more intimately over there, things that don't really translate that well here on TikTok. Hello, Kaylee. How are you? Welcome in. Hello, Marley. Hello, Cassidy. How was everyone's Valentine's Day today? If it wasn't good, don't worry, you're in the right place. Relax, we'll enjoy each other's company, and we will heal, and we will walk away feeling better. Yes, Jamie, actually it's linked in my link tree, so if you go click on the link in my profile here on TikTok, it'll bring up like all my socials, and it should take you right there, but it's the same, Star Bloom Healing. Oh, Cassidy, I am so sorry. I did a lot of self-love activities, journaling, and nap, a bath. I love it. Happy Single Awareness Day. I love it. A foster family told me, oh, you're kidding. Marie, I am so sorry. Absolutely sending love to the fact that you had to deal with that. And hopefully that, you guys can absolutely get the kid away from that. That's horrible. Why? I am so sorry. That is, I am so sorry. Just come in and relax, and let's try to release all the stress of the day. We can't, no other You're kidding me. Oh my gosh, Marie. I am so sorry. I can't imagine feeling so helpless like that, like something wrong is happening, but yet there's nowhere to place the kid. Like what do you even do? I am so sorry. Let's switch it to now Pink Opal. So we're gonna bring in a lot of very rich, kind of milky feeling love, very nourishing. Oh my goodness, Marie, I am so sorry. Absolutely. I hope so too, Cassidy. I mean, what's happening is it's not just wrong, it's illegal, like Marie was saying. So they've got to do something. There's got to be a solution. They've got to help you out, Marie. Somebody has to. I am so sorry. That is a lot to deal with. And that's the worst part too. Like they're taking these children in and you're paying them and then they're treating them that way. I'm so sorry. Well, I just want you to know that you are amazing at your job. I know you care a lot. I know you do a lot. I know you're on top of things, but I'm so sorry you have to deal with that. And then you're trying to help, but now there's no avenue. Wait, Erin, what? Send Reiki hurting this issue? I think I'm like reading it wrong. What do you mean, Erin? Fibromyalgia. I am so sorry, Amber. Yeah, we will definitely work on the whole body too. So Reiki, even though I'm working like say on love right now, it is still flowing through your entire body. Just consent for it to work on everything, and like you'll even notice the pain starting to lift, even if we're doing something else. So everyone, give yourself an energetic pat on the back here. If you've been going through hard times, just know that you're doing it the best you can. Oh, the sacral. Yeah, we need to go down into the sacral too. Give yourself a break. You know, we can't do everything 24/7, so give yourself a little break here. I'm going to call in more love from the universe, asking for archangels to step in, your personal angels, your personal guides, asking them to step in and fill your room with love. Let your room fill with love. Let them bring peace to your mind and to your body. Oh goodness, Natalie, I'm so sorry. This will definitely help the body either way, but we'll definitely go into the body too. So just ask your guides, your angels, your loved ones to step in and fill the room with fuzzy love. I can feel mine already. It's making me smile. That's awesome, Cassidy. Thank you, Shelly. Yeah, Caroline, it can absolutely cause flare-ups, headaches, all kinds of stuff. Absolutely, Caitlin. Thank you. Yes, absolutely, Robin. Reiki, that's like the first thing I worked on with Reiki for myself, was reducing anxiety. Thank you, Chelsea. I was an anxious mess. For those who have been here, you've heard me talk about this. I was such an anxious mess before finding Reiki. I mean, like, I was making no progress in life. I couldn't make a decision. I always second guessed myself. I was always worried if I didn't have plan A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Like, I couldn't just go with the flow in a lot of cases. Like, I was a prisoner to anxiety, and I'm not anymore. So Reiki will absolutely help with that. Here I am. Here I am on the internet. Like, this would not have been a thing before Reiki. I was not super comfortable putting myself out in a very public way. And now here I am. And I'm like, I'm going to put whatever I want out now. I'm going to show others what Reiki can do. And I help others do this work, do this healing. Thank you, Marie. I'm so sorry, Devo. This will absolutely help. Marie, thank you. Marie, you've been here from pretty much the beginning, I think. Thank you, Marley. Me too. I'm glad all of you are here and doing something for yourself. I say, just by being here in these lives, your life will change, like really and truly. So even if we never technically work one-on-one together, you're still gonna have life-changing results, even just in these lives. I hope we get to work one-on-one together. I have a lot of you in here. We have worked one-on-one together. We still work one-on-one together. But I know that sometimes there's time constraints, things like that. But links are in the bio to work one-on-one with me. I have my Bloom sorry, I'm shaking my desk. My Bloom program is back open if you're ready to start walking on your highest path. And I also have something else special I'll tell you about in a little bit. I don't want to overload you with everything. Amber, I am so happy. Thank you, Natalie. Hello, I am not actually Tom. How are you? Welcome in. How has your Wednesday been and Valentine's Day? It does that. That's why I'm mad I often sleep first. Marie. Absolutely, Robin. It will help so much. Hello, Savannah. How are you? I know that conversion rate, Marie, is insane. Like, I did not realize it was that high. When you told me, I was like, what? Oh, I'll talk about that, Grace. Just a second. Let me catch up on comments. Happy Valentine's Day, Savannah. How are you? Jamie, I love that. Thank you all for being here and doing something for yourself. So, Reiki, what is it? What does it do? It's the channeling of life force energy. This technique, hang on, something's coming out of the heart. It's like a weight. Let that weight go. So this technique was developed in Japan. That's why it's called Reiki. And it is the channeling of life force energy. So the belief is that there is a life force energy that flows through everything. It is the life giver of everything, the stars, the plants, animals, the universe itself. So in Reiki, we channel that energy through ourselves to everyone and everything around us. So it helps with like physical healing, mental healing, spiritual development, anything you can think of, it can help with. There are hospitals that are using it, like running trials with it. There are people who are actually scientifically studying it, specifically in terms of like how it helps with pain management. Like the Hartford Hospital in Connecticut, for instance, has been doing a study on it to see how it helps with pain management in cancer patients. So they're really like, they're trying to see like how it works, because it's hard to measure something spiritual, right? Like it's hard to get that on paper. How do you measure it? How do you quantify it? But a lot of places are like bringing it in and seeing how it works and using it as a complementary treatment. So that is Reiki. Let's breathe more into the heart. So I want you to literally, this is going to sound a little weird, but breathe in fuzzy red energy. What does that look like to you? Like, is it in a shape? But it's fuzzy and red is how it looks in my head. Breathe that into your heart space. Breathe it in. Let that loving energy that your loved ones, your angels, your guides are sending over to you, let it in. Is near me, St. Francis in Hartford. Do they? That's awesome, Andrea. I know a lot of places have been running studies or have ran studies. Thank you for the heart, me, earth angel. Like there's a lot of people like in the quote unquote scientific community, medical community that like are doing things with it. I think quite a few hospitals even ask for like volunteers. So some of them just have it as like a normal volunteer program. Absolutely, Andrea. It does no harm. It's just a complementary treatment. It doesn't interfere with what's going on. That's the great thing about it, is like there's no like negative side effect to Reiki. Like it doesn't interfere with medication, doesn't interfere with treatment. It only seems to be like complementary and helps boost, what's needed or what's going on. Breathe in that loving red fuzzy energy again. Breathe that into your heart. Letting go of stress, letting go of stress. Whoa, we are going deep into the upper stomach now. It's just snapping some energy out. Snapping out feelings of unworthiness related to love. We're letting that go, letting it go here right now. I was feeling that in the upper stomach. It also feels like it's compounded with anxiety. So if you're feeling that, just breathe. I'm going to snap some more of it out. You don't have to do anything. Once you've consented to the flow of Reiki, there's nothing else you have to do. There may be points where I have you like do something like breathe in that red fuzzy energy, but you don't have to do anything else. Tell yourself, I release right now any feelings of unworthiness. Let the universe have it. Let it take it. I am releasing any feelings of unworthiness related to love. The universe can have it. Thank you, Whitney. This is super cheesy, but I want to express my love for this group. I'm looking forward to these. Rihanna, I love that you're here. Thank you for being here. Thank you for doing something for yourself. This group wouldn't be anything if no one was here. You guys are amazing. And you guys just like naturally came together. Like I didn't even ask you guys to like do anything. You guys just like found each other. You were like brought together by the universe, and you have been so welcoming to other people, understanding everyone, being supportive. Thank you so much. Really and truly, I appreciate it so much. I just read a post that said abolish Valentine's and replace with winter Halloween. I love Halloween. I've never cared much for Valentine's Day. It's not like an ick thing. I'm just like, this doesn't excite me, but Halloween excites me. Like I'm indifferent, I guess, to Valentine's Day. Like it's whatever to me. Hang on, I have a smudge on my glasses. There we go. Jessie, thank you. We love you too. Anything that can bring more Halloween, I'm on board. How do we make that happen? I don't know. I guess we can petition. Oh, Grace, I don't know who your English teacher is, but thank you. She's super sweet and y'all look alike. Aw, I love that. Ooh. You may feel some tugging as I'm pulling out a big cord really related to worthiness. The idea of being obligated to show love instead of letting it flow. Yeah, I totally get that chaos. Even that is making me kind of like, So if you're feeling that way, I promise you're not going to throw up. There can be points in time where energy is moving like a lot, or maybe it's something really big that really resonates with you on a very deep level when an energy can move, and sometimes it can make you queasy, but you're not going to throw up. If you ever start feeling lightheaded, just put your feet on the ground and breathe slowly. Let this go, let this go. I feel like, so I'm wearing different rings today. I don't know if you noticed, I haven't been wearing rings for a while because, like I've said, crystals will walk away when you don't need them anymore. So my old rings have walked away and I got new ones, and I'm wearing an orange kyanite. I don't have a piece of orange kyanite. I need to get one. I just have it in a ring form. And I feel like this is helping us so much with releasing this unworthiness in the tummy. Good night, Marie. I hope you can get some good sleep. Miss Howard, about what? My heart feels lighter than 5 minutes ago. Yes, Devo. Good night, Marie. Yes, and don't forget to hydrate. It does, Rihanna. Orange, I think, is a more rare color for kyanite. Thank you, Chelsea. I got this from Sapphire and Sage. They are linked in my bio. And then this one's iolite. I have a piece of iolite on the table somewhere. It's not one we use often. I don't know where it is right now. If I find it, I'll show you the piece I have, but it's blue like this, and it has a little bit of sunstone in it, which I know sounds crazy because sunstone is so orange, but when you're in person and you turn it just right, you can see the sunstone in it. It's beautiful. Kyanite is amazing. Kyanite's another one of those stones that's considered a master healer, like golden healer, like Lumerian. It's one of those that is just really high vibration and it gets deep in there. You can do it so many different ways, Natalie. Like you can do it with sound, like clapping, ring a bell, smoke, putting them in salt for a minute. You can spray them with a little bit of like cleansing water. So many ways to clean them. I know I'm good at my job, but when things get really tough, I start doubting. I totally get that, Robin. Let's let that go right here now too, because that's a part of self-love. Like, you know you are capable. Love yourself enough to love, feel capable through those hard times. Don't doubt yourself. But I totally get it. I get it. I'm one of those people that has tended to be kind of a perfectionist. And again, not a super high achieving perfectionist, because remember, I was held down by anxiety. But I was a perfectionist in the way that, like, if I couldn't do it the right way or the best way, I just either wouldn't do it, or the things that I could make myself do, it had to be perfect, or it was like the end of the world. But Reiki has now released that of me, and here we are. And now I have started a whole new company. And now I help people through this. Yeah, I totally get it. I have been there. I get it. Oh, so I think it's the appropriate time to tell you about the other thing that I have going on, because talking about, wanting to release things like self-doubt, releasing, anything around love, it can be for anything. So you know how there's no planets in retrograde right now for February? Zero, nada, nothing. It is smooth sailing energy right now. It is prime time energy to make anything happen. Mercury will go into retrograde April 1st. If that's not a joke, I don't know what is. But it will be retrograde April 1st. So during this time, you know how we did manifesting candles last week? I am now offering a 5-day candle energy tarot reading energy service. So I will be burning candles for you each night for 5 days, reading their energy, doing tarot readings, sending those findings and advice to you to track your progress, let you know what moves you may need to make, anything you want to manifest or anything you want to let go of. This would be the perfect package, if you will, for you. Link is in the bio. There are only 2 spaces left right now, 2 spaces. And it is for a bananas insane price of 77.77 cookies. This is normally a service that would be closer to 200 cookies. But the universe said, offer it. There's some people that are ready to bust through some things, and this is the price it's going to be. So if you're ready for that, there are only 2 spaces left. Link is in the bio. I love that doll since you were 11. No planets in the Gatorade for now. So if you want to do something, if you're ready to put something into motion, set intention, do it now. Do it before April. Does it, Dante? I love it. April 1st is the estimate date to move into a new place. Dante, don't worry. Amber, I am so sorry. Absolutely come in and we will I was gonna say doctor you up. I'm not a doctor, but we will take care of you energetically. Now I need some bananas and Nutella. I love it. Hello, Jada. How are you? Welcome in. Thank you for the heart me, Jada. How was your Valentine's Day? How was your Wednesday? Let's bring in the, do I want to do that? Rhodochrosite, let's do it. My rhodochrosite looks like a little pizza slice. Good, I'm glad you're doing better. Whew, this feels like it's going to hit both the heart and the upper stomach. It's not necessarily like in the solar, but it's in the tummy. It's an interesting feeling. So we're gonna go with the flow here with this. Rhodochrosite is great for taking like that physical stress off the heart. That's what I love using it for. Whew. It's also helping pull out that anxiety in the tummy. How is that feeling? Do you feel it pulling? Feels really good on my side. And there's no wrong answers. Like if you feel something kind of different, there is no wrong answer. We all interpret energy a little bit differently. But what the cool thing is that we all like interpret a shift in that energy. Just sometimes maybe it feels hot to you, but to me it feels kind of cold. It's pretty cool. So the Reiki that I'm doing is something actually that you get attuned to do. So without trying to give too much away and break it down in really simplistic terms, your energy is kind of opened up to this life force energy that flows through everything. So for Reiki, you do have to be attuned or they don't consider you attuned. However, you can still send healing energy without being attuned to Reiki. You can send your own energy over. Your own energy can be really healing. And I guess I've just kind of always had an inclination that I have been magical, if you will, from a really young age. Always been kind of in tune with spirit. but I didn't become Reiki attuned until about 4 years ago. So I'm taking care of my mom, and lately she's been driving me nuts. How do I take my energy back? Natalie, great question. So when you're feeling like that, especially at the end of the day, you say, I call all of my energy back to me. That belongs to me. And anything that does not belong to me, send it back to where it belongs. And you'll feel that shift, like, whoa, when you let things detach. Robin, no. So Reiki itself, you are not considered, within the practice of Reiki, you are not considered a Reiki practitioner if you have not been attuned. But again, you can send your own energy over, kind of similar to Reiki, but you're sending your energy. So you can beam good thoughts to people, good energy to people, you can. Hello, Irene, how are you? How has your Wednesday been? How's your Valentine's Day been? Give offerings to the Fae. I love that, doll. I had some really stuck energy in my back I want to release. Thanks for your work. Oh, Maura. We will definitely work on releasing more. We are going to release a lot because we're working on love. Jenna, I'm glad you're here though. You're not too late. So you become attuned by getting attuned by another Reiki master. I am one. I have not started teaching just yet, but that is on the agenda for this year. But you have to learn through another master or level 3 practitioner. I don't love the word master because you can get attuned to master pretty quickly. Like my lineage, my school asked that there be 6 months between level 2 and level 3. Which I think is great. So you can learn more about yourself, learn more about how you practice. Some will do it all at once. And I don't think it's necessarily wrong, but I just want to put it out there that there's sometimes this misconception that master means like a literal master, and that's not necessarily true. Back in Japan, back when Usui was alive, this was over 100 years ago, the master level was not something that necessarily existed. It was only bestowed upon students. It was given to them by their masters who thought that they were, I guess, had like ascended to a higher level. So it was more of like an honorary thing than it is today. So very rarely would you have found someone who was a Reiki master back in the day in Japan. Hello, Brianna. How are you? Welcome in. It's been good, Irene. Thank you for asking. Hello, Molly. Thank you for consenting. Thank you all for consenting. Thank you for being here and doing something for yourself. We are bringing in lots of self-love. We are helping heal around love, whether that's romantic, platonic, whatever. I am good. Thank you for asking. Today has been pretty good. I'm going to start some of those 5-day candle burnings. So again, the energy is prime for February. No planets in retrograde. So if there is something really big you're wanting to manifest, or something really big you're wanting to heal, I am doing a 5-day energy working for you. So that includes the candle working, similar to what you see during our new and full moons. I'll be sending Reiki actively as the candle is burning, doing tarot reading, doing an energy reading, to get whatever it is you want to get. You want to manifest, you want to heal, whatever it is. That link is in the bio. There are exactly 2 spaces left, and I'm not offering any more after those 2 are gone. Making a love bowl, Irene, I love it. What are you putting in it? I worked a 12-hour shift and it was kind of draining. Oh, Brianna, definitely relax. Relax all you can. 12 hours is rough. I'm still feeling some stuff in the stomach we need to pull out. Are you ready to pull some more stuff out? And if maybe like love, like we're working on tonight, like maybe you're ready to manifest a healthy relationship, you're ready to become like the best partner you could be, that 5-day candle working, energy working would be amazing for you. Again, there are only 2 spaces left. That's all I have left. And they have to be completed within this month of February. So this listing will also disappear February 22nd. You're ready to pull? Thank you, doll. Let's go into the tummy. We're going into the sacral. Erin, is that you that said that? Who said sacral earlier? We're going there if you're ready. So I want you to breathe in, or as you breathe in, I'll give you instruction first. As you breathe in, gather up like any sort of denseness that you may be feeling, anything that feels kind of icky, whatever it is that just doesn't feel quite right. As you breathe in, gather it up. You can like gather it up into a ball, whatever. As you blow out, send it over to me and I'm gonna pull. And then we're gonna release it. Hello, Angelic, how are you? Happy Valentine's Day. All right, are we ready? Breathe in, gather it up, send it over. What color is it? What texture is it as it comes out? It's very like white and foggy and gray on my end. Let it go, let it go, let it go. I literally see some of the energetic balls some of you created. I love it. Broccoli. And then just fill it with Reiki, yellow and green. Thank you for accepting, Jenna. Thank you all for accepting. Thank you for doing something for yourself tonight and being here. Thank you for liking and sharing so that more people can experience Reiki. Smoky grayish. I was seeing smoky grayish, Amber. Mine is red and black and nasty. Gray and spiky. Black. I love it. Thank you for accepting, Paula. Purple and fuzzy. I love it. All right, let's breathe in again. So gather everything up again. Breathe out, send it over as hard as you can. What does it look like? What does it feel like as it's coming out? Ooh, I'm still seeing that like grayish, smoky, but a hint of purple now. Swamp water. The word swamp water is coming. All right then. Thank you for accepting. Gray, I can't talk. Gray with black stripes, yellow and gray. Let it go, let it go, let it go. All right, there is one 5-day energy working left. I just saw an order come through. If you want it, go grab it. That's all I can offer. Lavender, lots of stagnant energy. Ooh, I wonder if that swamp water was kind of like the same thing we were feeling, because you know swamp water can be stagnant, misty. Oh, you did say swamp water. I love it. Yellow cotton candy. I love it. Now let's fill it with just Reiki. Reprogramming your energy. Ooh, to confidence. We can always use confidence. Tarot, hello. Welcome in. How are you? I am so excited to start your 5-day working. And Irene, I think you just got the other one. I'm so excited to start your workings. I am like super, super excited to see what happens. I mean, I know great things are going to happen. I'm just excited to see your personal results. Thank you for the lover's glasses, Tarot. I love them. I wonder if when I post this to YouTube, if YouTube can catch that screenshot like it did with the like knight's helmet you sent. That was too perfect. You're so welcome, Irene. And it was bananas. And the universe was like, it's only going to be 77.77 cookies. And then I did the math, and that's like the price of the live candles that we do. And I'm like, too funny. It just worked out perfectly. Divine numbers. 5 is the number of change. 7 is the number of luck. Like, it's just so divine. And then we have no planets in retrograde to hold us back. Like, we're going all gas, no brakes on these candle workings. Hello, Caroline. Welcome in. How are you? Wait, I think we have 2 Carolines in here. So CJ, I think you have to be CJ today. All right, let's do it again now that we have gotten settled again. So what we're doing again, breathe into your tummy. Ball up anything that feels yucky, that feels stressful, and as you send it over, like push it out with your exhale as hard as you can. What color is it? What texture is it? You know, feel into it as it comes out. So breathe in, gather it up, breathe out, send it over. Ooh, saw a flash of red. I looked up the gifts and apparently you can trade them for diamonds and turn them into cookies. Oh yeah. Angelic, I'll talk to you about that in just a second. I feel something lagging. Hang on. Purple, black, smoky, pink and soft. Good. I feel something. It looks kind of like a snake, but it's sticky. This is interesting. So I'm still pulling this out a little bit. Try to get this all the way out. Silver gray, lavender. Good grief, we're probably gonna have to do this again. This is really long. So let me just fill with Reiki for a second. So yes, angelic, the gifts that you send actually do translate into money. So there are times that, I build up a little bit. Don't ever feel obligated to send a gift. Like don't ever do that. Don't feel like you have to. I do this because I want to. And my intention has never been to necessarily been like a full-time creator. I like to do a lot of group work, private work, but I do these lives because I believe and feel that everyone should get to experience Reiki. But anyway, back to what I was saying. I just don't want anyone to ever feel guilty if they can't send something. But they do translate to real money, so I do sometimes get to cash that out and have a few extra bucks. Yeah, you definitely can, angelic. And there are people who actually do make livings off of that, who do like full-time content creation, who do like longer lives, things like that. So you can it definitely does translate into actual money. I know, that sticky. Well, Mama, it actually kind of looks like a snake, but it is sticky, like a sticky hand. So let's do that again. Breathe in, gather everything up. Gather it up real tight, all of it. Breathe in. Breathe out. Let it go, let it go, let it go. Don't be afraid of letting it go. This is the safest space to let it go in. This is the place where you're supported. This is the place where healing takes... I can't talk. This is the place where healing takes place. This is where this happens. Red rubber band ball. I love that. Sometimes it's hard for me to talk, especially when I'm in active channel, but you guys know me. I stumble over my words even when I'm not in channel. My brain and my mouth are just moving like 90 to nothing, and it's just, sometimes randomness comes out. Sorry guys, I just heard my husband yelling, and I was like, is he yelling, or is he playing a video game? He's playing a video game. Barbed wire, ooh. I think that sticky thing, yep, it's out, perfect. Now we're filling with Reiki. Let's scratch. You want to scratch? You want a nice itch with the black kyanite? Let's go down into the tummy with this. Brianna's like, always. I love black kyanite. Just use it all the time. I love black kyanite. Any of the kyanites, they have a nice scratchy energy, so they get really deep in there. I highly recommend getting a kyanite, any color, orange, black, blue. Are there any other colors? I don't know. But I know these 3 colors for sure, and I think orange is probably one of the rarer colors of kyanite. I don't know that you'll ever find orange kyanite in a larger piece. So intrepid black kyanite is considered one of those like master healers, so it's really great for like balancing the chakras, all of them. It's like, I don't know if you can see, it kind of looks like a broom. And energetically, it literally feels like a broom or like a scratching stick that gets deep in there, and it literally just like scratches the energy out that you may be having trouble removing. It's awesome. Thank you, angelic. It is, I love it. It almost kind of looks like the darker orange pieces in the sunstone. I love it. It's gorgeous. Like bristles, exactly. So all you have to do, again, if you're just popping in, just consent to that Reiki flow. It will start flowing, and you don't have to do anything else. Are you able to see auras sometimes? Yes, Jenna. So it's not like a service that I offer, but yeah, I can see auras. Hello, Mary. Thank you for consenting. Like right now, I feel like mine is pretty purple on this side. And I see a little bit of pink up here and some blue right here. You see auras too, Devo? I love it. My aura is pure white. I love that doll. I think it's so interesting to see people's auras. Also, like, you know, that aura photography that they do, I like to see how that compares. Like, say they went and got it read, and it would have to be within like a a close time frame, because you know your auras can kind of shift color, like, you know, kind of based on your mood, based on whatever you're doing. But it's interesting to see like how it compares to like when you get that photography done. White but with purple. I love that doll. I was seeing a lot of purple over here, and you're seeing white. I love it. That is so cool, Jeannie. Keep letting her do that. Like, keep finding ways for her to exercise reading those auras. That's awesome. Because if she keeps that skill, then it won't be as hard to, like, you know, regain it later if she kind of shuts it down. Because, you know, as we get older, our society has tended to want to suppress like our spiritual gifts. Do they? Yeah, they look kind of fuzzy to me. Like it's a light, but like a fuzzier light. Good night, Intrepid. If you fall asleep during a live, I consider that a win because Reiki is so relaxing. Yeah. Thank you for the rose, Intrepid. How are the tummies feeling now? I'm scraping away some layers. I'm trying to be very gentle about it. I don't want you to get queasy. If you burp, you might have to burp. I'm burping as we're doing this. Burping, coughing, sneezing, that's all normal during healing because we're moving energy. And don't forget to hydrate. This is like an energetic workout. And thank you all again for liking, sharing, and most importantly, thank you for doing something for yourself. We do not push taking care of ourselves enough in this society. Did you, Robin? I love it. I have not done acupuncture. I don't know. I don't really have a fear of needles. I'm tattooed. Shots don't bother me, but I don't know. I don't know. I've been nervous to try acupuncture, but I should try it. All right. Oh, I see the universe wanting to give everyone a pink fuzzy light. So light pink like this. And it's kind of fuzzy. It's like a fuzzy ball of light. If you can envision a fuzzy ball of light. And we are going to put this into your tummies. So this is a really like soft, fulfilling, I'm hearing the word fulfilling, kind, gentle love the universe is wanting to give you. So if you would like to breathe that in, breathe in that ball of light and let it come to rest right in the middle of your tummy. Tingling everywhere, I love it. And this pink ball of fuzzy light is reprogramming your energy. It's giving your energy like a pep talk. You are worthy. Ooh, someone needs to hear you are kind and you are gentle. That's interesting. So maybe if you haven't felt like you have been being kind or gentle, you are. That's interesting. Does that resonate with anyone? You felt like maybe you were being a bad person, but I'm hearing you weren't. With you, doll? Yeah. And Yarvison? And Amber? Okay, yeah. Emily? All right. Well, the universe wants you all to know that. Doll, I'm so sorry. I was feeling like a grumpy monster lately, Irene. Oh no. Well, the universe wants you to know that. You are kind, you are gentle, don't worry. We all have our moments where we're just kind of off, right? We're not perfect. I thought I was a little harsh earlier, but I also am in my own harshest critic. Totally, we are our own harshest critics. Yes, I feel like I'm not always offering grace. I totally get that. I'm talking to my grandson right now about being good. Marissa, when you refer to the universe, are you getting that from the spirits? So yeah, I kind of use the term universe as like all-encompassing. So it could be an angel, it could be a guide, it could be something otherworldly or alien, if you will. So I just use the word universe as just whatever it is that's sending that message. Because sometimes they don't always like show me or tell me exactly who they are, because maybe it's not necessarily important to the message. It's just the message they're wanting to get across, and they just give it to me. I'm glad you're here, Adriana. I'm so sorry you had a hard day though. Come in and let this love Reiki fill your energy. I've been irritable and easily frustrated, definitely needing some self-support spiritually. Absolutely, Adriana. I totally get it. I mean, we've had a rough 4 years, okay? Like, it's been extraordinarily rough, right? And it just seems like we're getting bombarded with more bad things, and then there's just daily life on top of that. We are not made to take this bombardment of all these horrible things 24/7. So give yourself some grace, give others grace, that the world is really hectic right now. Thank you for the roses, Carol. And we're all just trying to do the best we can. We're trying to make progress. We're trying to, we're trying to make good things happen. And sometimes it can feel like it's just all for nothing. So just give yourself a break. When you start to feel overwhelmed and irritable, there's a lot going on. You have me so relaxed now. I'm ready for bed. Yay! Good night, Jamie. You summed that up very well. Thank you, Robin. I mean, I can tell you, hang on, there's something like in this eyeball. It's like a hair. I can tell you, it has even affected me at times where I'm just like, man, am I doing something for nothing? Like, am I ever going to be able to really change? Or what's the point? Or, the work that I'm doing, is it ever really going to make a big impact? And even as a healer, like, I'm still human and I still even have those moments. But when you have those moments, again, let yourself breathe. Just relax. You progressing is not pointless. You doing good is not pointless. It all creates change. Everything we do creates a ripple and makes something better. Been difficult to keep up. Adriana, I am so sorry. Oof. I can only imagine, Shelly. Holy cow. I am so sorry. That's not an easy job. Being around all of that, it can really, it can make you a little jaded. It really can. And thank you all again for liking, sharing. Thank you for doing something for yourself. Again, it is important to take care of you. It is important to have this healing. Your progress is important. Everything that we do does create an impact. By you healing, you actually start to heal others around you as well. It really and truly creates a ripple effect within your family, within your friend group, even amongst your neighbors. It really starts to rub off, because your vibration is now spreading outward, and people are picking up on it and people are seeing it. So it really does make a difference, and it's so important to do. Recently, when I'm stressed at work, I think of you and play your voice. Oh, Robin, that is so sweet. My goal before the end of the week is to clean my room. Amber, just start small. Start with one section. Be like, I'm gonna make sure, I don't know if you have a desk, I'm gonna clean this portion of my desk. Get that done. Give yourself a break and be like, okay, now I'm gonna clean that corner. Do it, give yourself a break. Don't try to overwhelm yourself of doing it all at once. I mean, if you want to go that way, you can, but I would recommend doing it in small pieces. Natalie, that is so sweet. I'm telling you, we have the most supportive group ever. Meetings early tomorrow, have to go to bed. Good night, Robin. I hope you have good meetings. All right. Whoa. So I'm literally seeing an image of a person down in the stomach area, holding themselves like this really tight and sort of rocking, and they're like, I'm not good enough and I'm not worthy enough, I'm never gonna find love. Let's work on this. This probably resonates for quite a few of you. I really want to go deep into this. Let's change this mindset. Let's change this vibration. Adriana, yes, let it go. If tears come up, let them go. Reiki brings them up so that they can be released. All right, let's work on this mindset of not feeling good enough or worthy enough for having a romantic relationship. That's what this specifically is. Ooh, so I'm just talking in general. If this resonates with you, take it. Which it can, we work in a collective sense here, so this can resonate with a lot of people because the universe gives me things that need to be worked on the most. That's hard for a lot of people. Absolutely feeling worthy. And yeah, that's true, Carol. Valentine's can be hard for people. What was I gonna say? Hang on. Oh yeah, back to what I was saying. So the universe is saying you are worthy. Just stop, just calm down. You've got to put yourself out there more, and you have to be willing to compromise more. You have to be willing to stop judging so much. Who is that heading for? That's a big one. That's massive. Let that go. Let yourself explore more. Don't judge right off the bat. Because sometimes, having those first encounters can be awkward. I am open to receive love. I am worthy. Yes, angelic. Thank you, Laura, for the rose. Paula. And again, you don't have to call yourself out if you don't want to. That's okay. But thank you, Paula, for being vulnerable. So judgy. No, Paula, I've been there. I have been there, especially when I was being controlled by anxiety. I would be pretty judgy because I needed a sense of control, and I could gain that through being judgy, so I get it. Oh, don't let yourself be scared off. Ooh, someone is harboring being scared. Love can be scary. You want it, but then you're like, ooh, what if I get it? And you get afraid of it. Letting this go. Let this go right here, right now. This is the place to let it go. This is a safe space. It's protected by Reiki. It's protected by the archangels. Reiki can do no harm. It only heals. Fear here about succeeding. Yes, very much myself. Having little experience makes me so scared. I get that. We all have to start somewhere. And again, those first encounters, those first meetings, they can be awkward for everyone involved, because you're like, I don't know, how they're going to react. It can be so awkward. I really preaching tonight. I'm telling you, sometimes doing energy work kind of feels like preaching. It really does. One of my favorite healers, Emily Moon or Emily Thorner, and she's someone that I entrust with my own healing. We healers have our own healers too, and she's the one I trust with my healing. You should hear her and some of her programs. It literally, you would think she's been a professional preacher from day one. I love it. But that's how, and it's kind of just a natural thing, I think, when you're in channel, is that it starts to come out like a preacher, because you're just in the flow of the energy. Take me to Reiki church. I love it. Oh. When I did automatic writing, it was more healing than any energy work I've done. That's very cool, doll. I've never done automatic writing. Is the universe saying anything about being patient? Ooh, Chelsea, I can tell you, patience is a good thing to have when, trying to find a relationship or start one. And you're saying he's hot and cold. Oh, I kind of hate when that happens. Do you feel like he's kind of a playboy? I was trying to feel into it, and I'm not really getting that from him. How do you feel about it, though? Like, do you think he's not at all? Okay, I wasn't feeling that either. So what could it be? He's not sure either. He's having doubts too, just the same. Yes, Chelsea, that is such good advice, angelic. So try to shut off your brain when thinking about it and feel into your body. Because I'm feeling like he's doubting it too. His communication is terrible. Aren't most men's communication terrible? I know the struggle. Oh my God, if you knew my husband, he would drive you nuts with his lack of communication. I swear to God, I had no idea if he liked me for the longest time until he like asked me to move in, and I'm like, oh, okay. That's how I feel, Chelsea. That is my reading. I want you to feel into your body and feel it too. This is an exercise in your intuition. I'm pushing your intuition. But that is how I feel. I feel like he is doubting. He's like, I just don't know. And it's not like necessarily a doubt about you. It's a doubt about like, you know, how to go about a relationship. I just don't want to be pushy and message him too much or just take the hint and leave him alone. I get that, Chelsea. I totally get it. To me, what I'm feeling is he's just kind of unsure about the whole idea of a relationship too. So I would give it a little bit more. I would keep showing interest. That's what I would do. Just give it a little bit more. Ooh, about, you mean like about starting a relationship? Isa? Is it Isa or Isa? Isa, I think we've been through this before. Isa, thank you. Let me feel into that again. I'm going to be honest with you. So I'm seeing a no in my heart and a yes in my stomach. So when I have answers like that that are conflicting, it's kind of like, it's like a maybe. I feel like there needs to be some really deep reflection is what I'm feeling. There needs to be some deep reflection before starting anything. So again, I was seeing that yes and no, and when I'm getting both like that, it's kind of like an eh. And then I'm hearing deep reflection. Interesting. Thank you. I'll give him some time. I'm really interested in him too. Oh, I love that, Chelsea. Yeah, just show some interest. Just be like, you know, try to put the olive branch out, so to speak. Be like, hey, do you want to go do this? No pressure. Just extend that out there and see how that goes. Thank you. I'm not surprised by that, to be honest. I love that, Isa. I'm glad that resonated with you. And for those who don't know, sometimes like the answers will come to me in different ways. And a lot of times I literally see like a physical word inside of my body. And sometimes where it is in my body is an indication of what it means. So that's how I kind of work. So if you see my eyes kind of like fluttering, or like if I look like I'm rolling my eyes or something, it's because I'm like looking within my body. I know that sounds weird if you're new to spirituality, but that's what I'm doing. Hello, Luna. Welcome in. How has your Wednesday been? Happy Valentine's Day. And if you don't like Valentine's Day, it is okay. receive some healing, receive some love from the universe. I'm definitely going within and working on myself and healing, self-reflection. I love that, angelic. Having trust issues with my husband. Ooh, CJ. Okay, hang on. Let me catch up on comments real quick. Oh, I think he's just really confused, Chelsea. Hang on, CJ. Let me try to feel into that too as well. And again, I want you all collectively to breathe in a pink fuzzy light right into the middle of your tummy. This is the divine, this is the universe giving you loving, nourishing love. Breathe that in. How does it feel in your tummy? Is it tickling? Let it elevate your mood. CJ, I'm feeling in my gut no. Is that what you're feeling as well? And I know that's a hard answer. And then my mind is saying yes. So I feel that struggle you're feeling. I don't want to make a decision for you about your relationship, but in my opinion, when your gut is giving you the answer, that's typically the one to go with. So I definitely want you to meditate with that and be comfortable with the decision that's made. You're welcome, Maggie. I totally get that, CJ. Yes, trusting your gut, it never leads you wrong. It really never does. Breathing in more of that pink fuzzy energy. Now let's move deeper into self-love. Would you all like to do that? Let's go deeper. That's what the universe is saying. So this is going to move up into the chest as we work on self-love. We are loving ourselves enough to make good decisions. We are loving ourselves enough to make good decisions. So even if these decisions may maybe make someone else sad, maybe if they may make someone else mad, we are still going to make the decisions that are in our best interest. Let that resonate in your heart. Say, I am going to make decisions that are good for me. I'm going to make decisions that are in my best interest. Where are you feeling that? You're preaching, we need to do what's best for us or the overall situation. Absolutely. Yes, Amber. 16 years, a long time, but I know I do better for myself and my kids without him. I am so sorry, CJ. That is a long time, to invest. And I totally get, you're like, well, man, we've already put this much into it. Can we just fix it? I totally get it. Stephanie, let's see. That feels interesting. So Stephanie, thank you, Stephen, for the forever rose. Feel it in your solar plexus and sacral, yes. So Stephanie, I'm feeling it's like a yes on the outside. This is weird how I'm seeing the energy. So like, here's your person. And as I'm feeling around the outside, I'm feeling, yeah, keep trying. But on the inside, I'm feeling like it may not last. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't try, because sometimes there's relationships that are just there to be there for a moment and teach us something. So that's how I feel about that. All right, say it again. I will make decisions that are in my best interest. Ooh, releasing kind of like this cloak that's been over you, that's been keeping you from making those decisions. Say it again. I will make decisions that are in my best interest. How does that feel? Where are you feeling it? Yeah, that's the issue. I want something long term. I totally get that, Stephanie. But I feel like this particular relationship, it still could be good for you and help you grow as a person. But I totally get, you would rather pursue something that's longer term. I get it. Full body chills. I love it. Heart is where you feel it. Yes. Does it feel constricted or does it feel open? So if it's still feeling constricted or dense, keep saying it into that space. Amber, I am so sorry. I totally get that. I've had to do that with family members of my own. It's never an easy decision. It's not one that you want to make. It's not like the ideal situation, but sometimes it has to be done. Isa, that's a good question. I would sit in meditation. Meditation is like my answer for a lot of things. And ask yourself in that space where your energy is open and your energy is soft and you're not being bombarded by things, you're not being distracted. And really ask yourself, what are you interested in? If there were no restrictions, if there was nothing to hold you back, what would you truly pursue? Ask yourself that. And let that answer just flow out naturally. And then you can start creating a plan of like, what steps can I take to actually pursue that thing? And this is something else I kind of want to touch on. We are a very career forward society, and that's not the case in a lot of other places, especially like places in Europe. Like, people are not careerists as much as they are here. So maybe you're just not someone who is meant to, and this could not just you, Isa, but anyone. Maybe you're just not meant to have like that passionate career. You're just more of like, it's a job to live. You just want something kind of comfortable, not too stressful. That's okay too. You don't have to pick a career and be like the best at it and climb the ladder to CEO like that. You can just have like a really, I call it like an easy, soft life job. That's okay too. Root chakra too, feeling it there. Root wide open, I love it. I'd be that crazy lady in a small town with the cats and freshly baked. I love that, Irene. Same. Like, that's the life I want too. We could all use a siesta, yes. Can I get a tracking number for my soulmate? That is not a skill that I have personally developed. I'll let you know if it ever does happen, if I can have a tracking number for your soulmates. I'll put it on the website. You're so welcome, Isa. Ooh, Angela, that's a big question. So I'm getting a pretty hard no. But again, don't let that keep you from exploring a relationship, because not every relationship is a bad one, right? Short ones are meant, can and be meant to just like help us explore ourselves and learn more about ourselves. So just have fun with it and don't put too much pressure on it. Maybe you do still fall madly in love and you have like a really great long-term relationship. And even soulmates, they can even, fall apart too, right? Like, having a soulmate doesn't necessarily guarantee that you're getting married. Maybe you're just like best friends for the rest of your life. So don't put too much pressure on that. Exactly. Some relationships are meant to prepare you for your real soulmate, or that relationship that's going to be the one, forever. Grow in who you need to be for them. Exactly. You're so welcome, Angela. All right. Okay, I want you all to say it again. I know I've had you say it quite a few times, but I want you to say it again into your heart and take notice of how it feels in the heart. I will make decisions in my best interest. Let's move nearby and create our own town, Irene. I would love it. Amber. I love that. Retired after 35 years and work at a bakery. I love it. Soulmate can just mean soul family. Exactly. Sometimes your soulmate is platonic. Sometimes your soulmate is a family member. It's not necessarily always a romantic relationship. Chelsea, I don't really know how to answer that because it's not something I've necessarily ever done. I probably could, but I don't know. I don't know. Since like love isn't something I necessarily specialize in, I've never had it happen, but I don't think it'd be impossible. Yes, Annie. How does that feel when you say it? Like, even if you say it in your mind, but you're focusing on sending it into your heart space, how does that feel in the heart space? I had a fallout with a guy and ended up having a spiritual awakening. See, Adriana, sometimes those people are just meant to come into our lives to be a catalyst to something else. It's resonating. Yes, Tarot. Yes. I feel empowered. Yes, Amber. It feels like I don't know what's in my best interest, Annie. But let's keep working on this. Thank you for the, what, a tater in love? Is that a potato in love? Thank you, Tarot. It validates some decisions I've made and propels me to continue forward in the same way. I thought he was my soulmate, but guess not. It probably pushed me to go in this direction. Yeah, that can happen. I love that. Potatoes in love. Annie, I feel just a little bit of like fuzziness in your head. So let's calm those heads. If you are in here and you're feeling like, I don't know what's in my best interest, let's clear those minds. Let's relax them. Tater love. I'm telling you, I love taters. I love potatoes. So I feel like those are I feel like it's an appropriate Valentine's Day gift. If you gave me a tub of mashed potatoes for Valentine's Day or made me potatoes in any form, I'd be like, oh yeah. Hell yeah. I love potatoes. They are so versatile. Potato pancakes, mashed potatoes, baked potatoes, fried potatoes. Do I sound like that guy in Forrest Gump? Let's use the Chrysocolla for that. Tater tots. How could I forget tater tots? No, I didn't, Chelsea. French fries, hash browns. Oh, I love a hash brown. Let your mind just go whoop. And this Chrysocolla brings in like wavy, watery energy. So your brain, it's kind of like your brain literally, the waves of your brain change when you're sitting by a body of water. It puts you in sort of a meditative state, and that's what this Chrysocolla does. So if you have a lot of anxiety, like within your mind, stressful thoughts, I recommend this. Thank you for the heart, me, Stephanie. Garlic mashed potatoes, hash brown. Is he really? He's a potato farmer? No way. Thank you for the roses, Carol. I would love to have a giant farm. I have a little garden out back. I can't say I've been super successful with it, but I like to, something I'd like to do. I'm gonna dream it and I'm gonna do it. You're making mashed potatoes, I love it. I actually just made a post about I don't just dream it anymore, I do it. That is currently on my Instagram. If you want to watch, it's a video, but then the whole caption is below it. I might try to bring it over here to TikTok. It's one of those I'll have to like change just a little bit to adapt it to here. But if you want to learn about not just dreaming it and doing it and stepping into that energy, go check out my Instagram. It's like the second post on my page right now, I think. I'm working on a mini flower farm production. Oh, I love that, Annie. I am all about flowers. I mean, I am all about flowers. Like, I don't think you understand. Like, I'm gonna start sounding like a lunatic if I keep talking about flowers. Do they really? They supply some of the potatoes for that? I love it. I think a lot of people don't realize that, how a lot of farms, like even what we consider maybe like smaller family farms, provide a lot of the produce and stuff to like these bigger brands. I do too, Annie. I love flowers. If I could just have flowers grow like to gigantic heights in my front yard, backyard, and it would just be like a forest, I would do it. The city might not appreciate it if I did that, so I try to keep it at a minimum, but I love flowers. Ooh, sunflower, Marissa. I think a sunflower, hands down. Yeah. I was like, wait, yeah. I know if I plant flowers that are like for pollinators, that are like native and protected, I think I can actually, anyone can do it. I think you can get your yard like certified, if you will, as like a pollinator yard, and you can't cut it down. It'll be protected. Lilies and snapdragons, I love those. Your favorite is sunflower too, I love it. They lease a lot of land from local farmers. It helps rotate crops. Oh, I love that. Tell the city you're helping the environment. Yes. How are the minds feeling? Because I was seeing, you know, that Charlie Brown cartoon where like it's like that scribble above the head. Like that's what I was seeing. And now I don't feel like it's there anymore. How are the minds feeling? Good. I did grow some sunflowers this year that were over 6 feet tall. You can find that on my Instagram too. You can find some of them where I was literally, so I was like panning the phone from like the bottom to the top. And you can see me get to the top of the flower and I'm like shaking because I'm on my tippy toes because it's over 6 feet tall. It was awesome. Uh-oh, Adriana, I'm so sorry. Maybe hydrate just a little. Mine feels like a cloud, so light and airy. I love it. Feeling better about yourself? Good. I think I have to burp. That will happen in energy work. Again, if you're just popping in, that will happen. Burping, sneezing, crying, other things. Yeah. Did you? Yeah, if you ever feel Reiki bringing up an emotion, just recognize it and be like, I'm gonna let you go. Let it out. So if tears flow, let them go. Hello, Hustling Boy Mom. How are you? Welcome in. Oh, by the way, before we get to the end here, thank you for consenting, Sophia. I think there is only one space left in the free Bloom Discovery Call for my full program, Bloom a New Season. I am running that again this year. That full program's actually open if you're like, oh, heck yeah, I already want to sign up. But for the Discovery Call, which is this Saturday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time, I think there is one space left. So you don't just learn about Bloom in there, we also do a full healing session. So you get to learn about how the energetics work too by doing it. So if someone wants that last space, I think there is one more. Link is in the bio. Limited spaces because we're doing candle work and I can only do so many candles at a time. So yeah, just wanted to let you know before we got to the end there. Hello, Mel. Welcome in. How are you? How's your Wednesday been? How's your Valentine's Day been? Bloom is back, and it's now called Bloom a New Season because it's back better than ever. We're doing it's 3 weeks, so 3 live calls, then 3 integration videos, candle work. It's going to move fast. If you're ready to be a new person by summer, I cannot stress this enough. If you are ready to be a new person by summer, Bloom a New Season is the program you want to be in. We remove those energetic weeds so your soul seed can literally bloom into a flower, and we walk you onto your highest path. Because when you're on your highest path, everything flows. Love, jobs, money, anything you think of, it flows when you're in alignment with your highest path. So if you're like, I'm ready to start my healing journey, but I'm not sure like where I want to go yet, Bloom is going to help get you on that path to find those answers for you. I am good. Thank you for asking, Mel. I'm just making sure everyone's nice and comfortable. We've done some mind work. We've done a lot of work on love tonight, self-love, romantic love. As long as TikTok lets me download this, I'm going to re-upload it to YouTube. I gotta say, Carolyn said I'd be a new person by Christmas, and it was true. Annie, I love it. Thank you so much. Do you mind? I'll email you actually. If I could like use that quote from you, that you were, because when I ran it, Annie speaking about being a new person by Christmas, when I ran it, that's what I guaranteed, is that you'd be a new person by Christmas. I love it. Thank you, Annie. I will send you an email and just be like, I'm quoting one of my Bloom alums that she is a new person. She became a new person. Isa, I would say maybe if you have like a harder time getting into that meditative state, listen to some frequency music or some music that, you know, helps calm your mind while you do it. And then you can eventually kind of taper down to meditating without sound. There's no like wrong way necessarily. You can do with sound or without sound, but if you have a mind that kind of runs 90 to nothing, try doing it with frequency music first. Yay, Angela, thank you for signing up. Thank you for signing up for that info session. A little secret, there could be another one for people who weren't able to join the free info session this time. We'll see. Not gonna make any promises, but yeah. But if you already know Bloom is for you, it resonates, that program is open. Go ahead and jump in. Hello, Nikki, how are you? Welcome in. Oh, you didn't, Stephanie? Okay, yeah, don't panic if you didn't get an email. I am going to send the link to join before the meeting, so don't panic. I will make sure that it gets sent out. I usually will send it like a couple days before and then the day of. And I will check too, where's my pen? Stephanie. If there's more than one Stephanie, what is your last initial that you signed up with? Hello, Hypnos, welcome in. Oh, I am so sorry. I am so sorry that happened. Definitely just consent to that Reiki energy. Let it start flowing. Okay, thank you. Okay. I will check and make sure that you are signed up. And we will get that taken care of. All right. It is tuck-in time, everyone. It is time to tuck you in like a little burrito. Tuck you in nice and tight. I love this energy today. Oh, Nikki. Or it's, wait. Nicholas, are you on an account that now says Nikki? Is that what you were saying? Yes, get tucked into this energy. Let it wrap you up and you can still go to bed with like some nice Reiki. Awesome. I'm glad you're here, Nicholas. And I am going to get Monday's replay posted tonight. When we hop off here, I'm going to start getting it uploaded. That one was about making your dreams come true. You are so welcome. Let me seal you in with my Reiki symbols. Oh, Kensington. Thank you all for being here, and I will see you in the next one. And for those who are in the free Bloom Discovery Call, I will see you Saturday. Good good night. Good night, good night. Maybe if I can press the button. Good